Hungry chassid, hungry chassid.
Chassid Yishmael Melamdin.
They say,
Ben Talmud
Shayne Rabinoyes, Kol Evovis, Kol Hashem Yashmit, Yilasaloi, Noidat, Yirmor. Yom Yad Leilom, Hallelujah. Iskadal, Iskadash Mirabo. Yom Yom Yosef Yamen Mobus, Mifam Bob, Baruchi. Kayet, we make the whole basis of our Bolton Body. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, 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 Oilagonu, Yuvanei, Eloheinu, Gainu, Kasodim, Tayvim, Ken Yaakov, Vezekar Kazoves, Miguel, Nehim, Mashmei, Gavo, Melech Ezer, Mashiach, Mogen, Baruch atah Adonai, Yivelelo, Madoinu, Vikanis, Madorav, Shir, Shem Kalzotayim, Chesed, Vikamesim, Rachmoravim, Semik Nehim, Vekel, Matira Surim, Kenos, Shein, Rachor, Nikomech, Balgures, Midrei, Melech, Melech, Mimism, Kamas, Mikishor, Venemonat, Olakes, Meisim, Baruch atah Vesachni, Benhermia, Catholic, Lidar var där nej det låter också att till sig på igen och så gör det har sen om det var det säkert så på igen mål vad kan säga går det säkert på pace är det vad det så en att det kan vara så bra som det kommer att så det får que vem lo Google es work with name och det snart så på okej Tommy Clelon var ju på alla fajn då så så på både Leilon que teve hoje så sen no sen celo ela teve bom a Fadino se por com ela mas se chove tem go rock of high cap esse trato no só não é porque não vivo com o tempo de poder essa bola ali no Lego Deres Chaim Vasreset, Uzdochu, Bochu, Bracham, Kem Sholem, Betevi Nechal Vorach Esam Pesroel, Vopalesi, Polshov Shlemecha, Vopator Minoi, Vorach Esam Yisroel, Vashov, Amen. Eliheinu,
שלמה רבה חינה וחיסרי החכים וחיינה וחתריכינו מזונרי וחף ונאמין בדמה ועוד בשמיירה ומואמן יש לנו רבה מן שתנאים ישראל ומואמן יוסף שלום ובחרו ויעשה שומרים נעבור ישראל ומואמן.
Today, Jewish history. Of course, after davening, we have Hannah is giving share in Parsha stories. If you're between the ages of 18 and 32, you can join our YGP class this week in Holland. This Shabbos is the yard site of Tzidkiah HaMelech. Tzidkiah HaMelech was the last king of the Davidic dynasty. Buster night comes from there. And Tzidkiah was a good guy. He was a tzaddik, huh? Yeah, but he was a tzaddik. He was. Not all our kings were tzaddikim. Some of them were far from tzaddikim. He was tzaddik, and since the said he was captured by Nebuchadnezzar. All his children were still in front of his face.
They came out of the tunnel.
They were caught in the tunnel. They went.
They came out of the tunnel.
Yeah, but Tzidkiah was caught in the tunnel, no?
They took his coming out of the
tunnel?
I think so, because what happened was Hashem caused the bear to run over there, so they were chasing the bear.
No, it's not as the deer.
Okay, inside a cave, I was correct.
He was doing something to his eyes out.
Right, exactly.
All right. Anyway, this Shabbos is a very special Shabbos. Shabbos HaChodesh. We take out a second Torah. We celebrate the first mitzvah we were commanded.
The best month in the world.
The best month?
The best month.
Next month is going to be the best month. This month, Adar Sheni is the best month. Right now, Adar Sheni, Tavshin Pei Dalet is the best month ever.
One which
huh?
Why Adar you have to be happy? Because Nisan is coming.
Not according to my wife.
All the parashot is for Mashiach.
What do you mean? She's cleaning the house.
No, not happy. Today. He'll be here. Hopefully, he'll be here already. Yes, it does say that. Yes, it does say that.
We're going to be redeemed by that time. Yeah.
That's it. All right.
We'll continue them. We won't go back
Take time to get all the Jews from all over the world. Leave
Yeah,
their fancy houses.
Why have we to leave it behind?
The best is to be Tamim with everybody to make a base salad in their house again. It's fine, you can have whatever you want, but what the man says, you cannot move it not left or right.
So then how does the Ram say the Holy Mashiach?
You have to expect.
So I expect it right now.
But the Geula itself, will be on the sun or in the...
עכשיו.
You know what? Do what you want. Tonight.
Before tonight.
Again, wishing and understanding others' questions.
Anyway, in any case, this Shabbos is a very, very special Shabbos. We're going to take the second Torah out. We're going to celebrate the first mitzvahs we were given. Yes. All right.
Moshe Rabbeinu, when he came to Egypt, he started all the miracles. He was the Mashiach. And only in Nisan he took Am Yisrael. That's what. Thank you, sir.
You want to hear a nice word of Baal Shem Tov regarding Shabbos HaChodesh?
Yes.
Should we do that or should we learn?
Yes, we like stories. Stories are the best.
Okay, so the Gemara says that the sun never saw the dark side of the moon. I said once a story about Uncle Yossi. Uncle Yossi is a storyteller. He used to have a radio show in New York.
Is the sun
Huh?
has a dark side?
Huh?
Is the sun has the dark
The sun had a darker side? Oh, yeah.
I'm asking.
Lashon hara. So Uncle Yossi used to come around. Hi, Chana, remember he used to come around Ocean Parkway? You remember when he come around Ocean Parkway?
No, I remember he was down some 70s, there.
No. What I'm saying is he's come around selling his records and tapes.
Oh.
There were cassette tapes.
By me, it was records. And before he would publish any of those records, he would give it into the Rebbe. And he gave in. There was a story. He was doing the story of Avram coming to recognize Hashem. Avram was a young boy, he looked at the stars and the sea. So the great light. So the picture he made on the record was a picture of Avram Avinu. He was wearing a kapata. He had a gartel and a long beard, and he was looking up at the picture. He was looking up at the sun and the moon. So he gives it into the Rebbe. To be Magia, the Rebbe to give it a look over. The Rebbe made two comments. Comment number one is he never saw a 3-year-old with a beard wearing a gartel. Number two, the Rebbe said the way the picture was the sun and the moon. It's impossible to have the sun and the moon like that. The crescent of the moon facing the sun. Why? Because, like the Gemara says, the sun never saw the dark side of the moon, because the sun always sees. The sun is the one being mashpia to the moon. The sun's giving to the moon. The sun's giving the light to the moon, and therefore, the crescent's always facing the other way, facing the opposite of the sun. So Lashantav asked the question. Anyway, that was Rebbe's comments to Uncle Yossi. So he changed it. He changed the crescent.
Yeah.
But the question the Baal Shem Tov asks is, how is it possible? Why is the Gemara making such a chiddush, such a novelty? Wow! The sun never saw the dark side, but of course it's shining on the moon. Of course, it only sees the side it's shining on. If you take a flashlight and you shine it somewhere, you're going to see the part that you're shining it on. You're not going to see the other side. So of course, the sun only sees the part of the moon that's lit up. Makes sense? Says the Baal Shem Tov that we're learning here something. The Torah is teaching us, the Gemara is teaching us here something much deeper. You see, the sun represents a mashpia, giving. Sun is shining. The moon represents being the makabel, the receiver. In a relationship, a husband and a wife, the husband is considered like the sun, and the wife is like the moon. The husband is the mashpia, the one giving, and the wife is the makabel, the one receiving. And the truth is that way in every parent-child relationship, and every teacher-student relationship, and on a deeper level, really, everybody's mashpia and makabel. The lines are. It's not about the lines being blurred. It's about everybody has a masculine and a feminine side to them. So everybody's really a giver, and everyone's a receiver. You're being makabel sometimes. You're being mashpia other times. That's the way life is. Says the Baal Shem Tov. Then when it comes to being mashpia, you should know that the sun never sees the dark side of the moon. The mashpia, the giver, never sees the dark side, the missing side of the receiver.
No judgment.
No judgment. It doesn't see it. You know why? Because when you're busy giving, when you're busy shining a light, when you're busy giving someone, you don't have time to see what they're missing. That's good. There's no dark side. There's no dark side. And says Baal Shem Tov that this is something we have to apply to every single day of our life, not just Shabbos HaChodesh. When we're reminded of this, the Shabbos, we're reminded of this, but every single day of our life, we're supposed to be, to a certain degree, to somebody, we're supposed to be a mashpia, we're supposed to be giving. Kabbalah also. But we're supposed to be mashpia also, we're supposed to be giving also. And when we're giving, when we're shining a light, remember, there's no time to see darkness. We only have time to see what's light. Hashem should help us. That we shouldn't be any dark side of us. Should only be a light side. And and we should all be lit. Medal. Should all be lit. Oh, I'm going to share that tonight at the YJP class. Yeah, get lit. Yes. All right. God willing, next time I'll have time to this also.
Oh, Baruch Hashem, finally. It's been a lot. Yeah, say time to learn. See you later.
Page 118. Who wants down Maaariv? Kind, you were voted. You were voted.
Nay Hashem Mele Yanenu Beyom Koreno, Nay Hashem Mele Yanenu Beyom Koreno, Nay Hashem Mele Yanenu Beyom Koreno. Kadabis Kadas Merabah.
Amen.
Madi Kadas Sebe Alima Kusebe Ishmar Kane Bekaresh.
Amen. Adonai Elohim Emes.
Skadabis Kadash Merabam, Madi Berach Yusef, Enigma Husef, Ejmar Pugane, Bikarem, Shis, Amen. Hon, Bekom, Becher, Hove, Israel, Bagalav, Isman, Karib, Imru, Amen. ושומע וניסית ותנדר וכולי וחבל שמלך ולשע ולתמוך אלא מכל וחסה ושירת וחסה ונאמסה ואמירם דרמה ואמרו סכם ורוסכון ורוסכון לכל ישראל די בישמעיה ואמרו אמן שלם הרבה מישמעיה וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן יעשה שלום ורמה הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן
Let's not get guy hard outside, slice of money. You know what I mean? It is made of this event was I'm big doing the mouth shot.
יתקדש שמר הבא, מזל תתילי המלך מרפודי ועצמך תוכתני ויקרב משיחי, היכול לא מוכן מוכן לבית ישראל, והגלה בזמן קריב ימו אמן. יש להם הרבה פעמים שמיה וחיים טובים עלינו כל ישראל ימו אמן. עשה שלום עבור יעשה כל עמו ישראל ימו אמן. יתקדש שמר הבא, מזל תתילי המלך מרפודי ועצמך תוכתני ויקרב משיחי, היכול לא מוכן לכל בית ישראל, והגלה בזמן קריב ימו אמן. יש שמר הבא מברך לאדם רמם, היה יתברך וישתבח וטוב יתמה ונעשה ותתר ויתעלה ויתעלה לשבת ותפשט ואדם לכל מלכתה לשירתה תושבחה דם נחמתה תמיד בנרב ימו אמן. הישראל הרבנן והתלמיד אומר כל תלמידי תלמידי הון כל מהדס לימוד תעדיף תלמיד בגלתה ואתה אלוהון נכון שלמה רבה חינה וחיסדה ורחמים וחיינה ריחנו מזונה ריבך ומרכנה במקדם עוון בשמיה בימו אמן. יש לנו רבה משלם וחיים טובים עלינו כל ישראל בימו אמן. עושה שלום רב הוא יעשה שלום עלינו כל עמו ישראל בימו אמן.
Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Whoever didn't sign yet the paper for the Tibi Ezra, we can help them. If we can help them for their zoning, may as well help them. Whoever hasn't signed yet.
Oh yeah.
One for household.